This is the brand. I remember I Keurig No Alto right there. Don't worry about those lids. They come with these lids, trust me. But that's the brand No Alto. Noalto. But anyway, I want you to show you here's what else I wanted to show you too. The coffee is great, but I want even stronger coffee. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna take my drill bit, I'm gonna drill a hole in each one of these right here. Just a hole right there, and it'll even be better. But yes, this works perfect, and there's a line right there. You'll see, it's unbelievable. And I now have coffee that's not flavored water. And the reason I want to drill a hole there is because I want stronger coffee. I want the strongest coffee that I can get. And I'll notice on this one, I did notice about this. You don't have to fill this like on the other coffee maker. I would fill this thing, when I use my other Keurig, I would fill this thing up to the top just to get the strongest coffee. On this one, you don't have to. What I do, I fill it up to about 3/4 of the way. And you put this lid on, and there's a little arrow there, right there. A little arrow. And you'll put that in, and you'll line it up with this arrow here. And there you go. Boom. And I know a lot of people I've seen complain about this on these Keurigs. It doesn't go all the way down like that. Mine never went all the way down like that. It's just how it is, but it works perfect. So I'll go to the 12 ounce, and you'll see I'll have strong coffee. And it's a thing of beauty. I don't have flavored water no more. So there it is. There it is. So yeah, I'll have strong coffee. So that's what you want, the No Alto. And I'm going to modify it to make it stronger. But yes, they work way, think about it. They work way better than Keurig's design. If Keurig made a metal design, it would be great. But look at that coffee. See if you can see it. That's how the coffee should come out. And it's no longer flavored water. Now, when this design here from Keurig worked for like the first week before it got stretched out because it got all warped from the heat, this was good. Coffee tasted real good. But unfortunately, the design flaw, if they used metal, like No Alto, this would have been great. It would have. Because I noticed one thing about Keurig's system, the reason they have the thing, their coffee thing is a lot deeper, and that allows for the coffee to be a lot stronger. That's why it's deeper. But they went with a cheap design. Instead of putting metal on it, they went fucking plastic. We all know when hot water gets on plastic, it expands and boom, your coffee's all over the place. I've never had a failure with this. Never once. Coffee tastes great, but I want it to be a little stronger. And that's why if Keurig made this design with metal so the lid wouldn't pop off, it would be great. So they had a good concept, or they had a good concept, but they didn't execute it. What they did is they had a good concept, but they went cheap. They went Chinese instead of American or German. Or no, they should have went Japanese like Toyota, and it would have been perfect. So there's my cup of coffee, and hold up. It's unbelievable how good this coffee is now. It's no more flavored water. But like I say, I'm going to put them holes in that. I'm going to do that in a little bit here. And you're going to see how great it is. So there it is. I poured into this. Look at that. Look at that. No grinds. That's unfucking believable. Now, I'll put my favorite flavored creamer in there because that's what I do. And you got yourself a bona fide fucking coffee. And I use a lot. See, I don't use sugar. I just use creamer, flavored creamer. I used to use sugar when I was young. I used to drink black coffee when I lived on a farm. That's all I did was, I should tell you, when I lived on a farm, that's all I did was drink black coffee. And I got to tell you, that farm, when I first got to that farm, I hated it. I wish I was back on that farm. That farm was the greatest fucking place to live. Imagine having a 580-acre farm at your disposal. That's what I had. I was the only one on it. No one lived on it but me. The owner of the farm always was out of town on business. The guy was rich. He owned an oil company. And he was a Notre Dame guy, and he always had different women. He was an older guy, but he was with different women. So I had the whole farm to myself. And it was fucking biblical. I could do whatever the fuck I wanted out there. I lived in a bunkhouse, and it was 1989 to 1992. Best time of my life, to be honest with you. But anyway, that's how I don't have flavored water no more. The No Alto. That's what you need to do.